Hello everyone, my name is Prime, and finally, welcome to Idaho. Yes, this is the Idaho DLC that was released on Thursday, and I am finally able to do a delivery on it. Obviously, if you haven't seen my epic cinematic map tour, go check that out. That is pretty sweet because I showed off some of the really nice visual features here in Idaho. But first, where we're going. So we're going from Ketchum to Salem, or however you want to say it. And the reason why is this road in here. Now, obviously, there's a little viewpoint thing, which we will stop at. But I've stopped there already for the cinematic stuff. But this is just kind of a showcase. This isn't the prime logistics. That's why we're in a Mac Anthem. And we're just doing a nice drive, enjoying the views. Don't worry, it doesn't really matter what we're taking, but we are taking about 17,000 pounds of frozen fruit. I mean, that's the only thing I could find with the external market that would go between the two places anyways, so this will count for the Idaho, what is it, the Cruising Idaho event that is on right now. I haven't actually done anything yet, so you guys are seeing the first drive for me actually in Idaho. So without further ado, let's get going. So I decided to go with the Mac Anthem just simply because it is the newest truck in the game, and we're driving the newest DLC, or we're in the newest DLC. That's really the... Oops, I turned everything off there, went to hit the lights. That's quite simply the only reason why. And I don't want my headlights on, but I do want the side lights. There we go. That's quite simply the only reason, and plus I don't really ever get to drive this truck very often, so I figured I would do so. I'm gonna try and drive a lot exterior view here, just because it is a more of a tour. We don't have to worry about the trailer, obviously, just because it is a pretty short, and I guess that's a good thing about it. I can more focus on the scenery versus whether or not I could compared to having to try and make corners. That's what I was gonna say. Don't know why I couldn't make it out here. I'm gonna keep popping between inside and outside view just so I can actually know where we're going. But now that we're on this road, as far as I know, we're not going anywhere else anyways. We're not going off of it, so we are just going to do some exterior view driving and enjoy ourselves. So let me know down in the comments, have you had a chance to play Idaho yet? I'd like to know how much you guys have been able to play on it. Obviously this is my first delivery on it, so I'm really enjoying this because my word, SES always does such a great job with their DLCs. I'm just saying, it's not something that they take lightly for sure, and it is pretty amazing what they do. So I hope everyone's weekend is getting off to a great start, or finishing, or their whatever, depending on when you're watching this and what time zone you're in. For me, it's just starting Saturday, and I can say that everything is going pretty well. But there's that lodge. I was wondering where that was. Cool. So yeah, we are going to be stopping at that viewpoint feature so you guys can see this area. I will try and do that whenever I'm in Idaho. If I'm passing something, I'll stop, just so we can see, or that way you guys can see what is around if you haven't seen that epic video that I did. At least I think it's epic. I think that's the thing. I always think what I do is epic, but not everyone does. That was close, but it doesn't really matter because we're not caring about damage. But just look at that. I mean, you gotta give credit where credit is due. I mean, if that isn't the most stunning visual graphics you've ever seen in a simulation game. I mean, I know some of the new ones are getting pretty good, but every new map expansion is just incredible from SES, which I don't know how they can manage to top it every time. And I mean every time. It seems like every map that comes out is actually better than the one before, and I don't know how they can manage to do that, because... Oh, there's another So Good trailer. And I'm off-roading, but hey-ho. I'm not very good at driving exterior view. If you haven't figured that one out already, it's just incredible, their map quality, and it's truly an honor to support them by purchasing the map DLC, because what they do for the price, it is. I don't think anyone should complain. Quite simply because it is just remarkable what they're able to do. And here's the little viewpoint feature. So what you have to do is you pull up to these little things, and it will give you a little notification. So you have to turn off your truck, and then it goes into a little cutscene. And it also shows you your truck too. So this is the Galena Summit. I'm gonna butcher a lot of these names, but I mean, seriously. I mean, it's just incredible. Absolutely incredible what they've done. I love these cinematic shots. I think it's a great thing because there's that lodge we passed coming up here. It's just one of those things where it gives you a moment to focus on the detail that they put into these maps that you may not get a chance to ever see, and to me that's beyond words stunning, what they can do here. And there's our truck parked in a nice alcove. So there you go. That's kind of what those little things are. Not gonna lie, I think that is some pretty cool. I keep turning on my headlights. I don't know why. That is pretty cool if you ask me. I mean, I'm always a sucker for pretty good graphics, but I mean, because I have very, my standards are a little different to some people. I know there's a lot of people that are like, oh, we always expect the best of this. I take it as it comes. I mean, I came from working on integrated graphics, so for me, I mean, hold on. This is not a normal delivery. Luckily, there's lots of time for me to complete this. I need to figure out how to get a great screenshot off this edge. So, how's this? Look at this view here, and my truck doesn't want to get into gear. I'm gonna try and get a screenshot here, and then I'll meet you when I'm back on the road, because this is probably going to be the thumbnail that you guys will see. So yeah, just give me a second. All right, nerd moment over. Yeah, that's an unbelievable view here. Just stunning. Hopefully it's still going to be daytime by the time we get there. Oh, it's 5 p.m. So we're going to get a sunset view. If it does go dark, I'll work some of my magic and get it daylight again for us, because honestly, I don't want to be stuck in the dark. Because I want to be able to showcase this map, not have it all in the darkness. But I mean, these mountain ranges here, it is just beautiful. I was taking the corner really wide, but doesn't really matter about my driving. Honestly, it's just about the map, because it is just incredible. I mean, I think I'm at a loss for words. Now, saying that, I am not able to run the SSAO or whatever. I can't remember what the acronym is, but I'm pretty sure it's SSAO. I tried. I got 20 frames per second. That is, I'm gonna say that's down to a CPU thing, let alone GPU thing, because I've heard that it is pretty graphically intensive. I mean, if SES says it's graphically intensive, it's graphically intensive, and so there's no way I am running that. Even on the low setting, I scrape. I don't do so well, so go around the cop. But yeah, just like look at that mountain range up there, right? I mean, I've got everything on ultra settings, just not with the SSAO. But I mean, it's just beautiful. Just beautiful. Got another rest place over here. Got like a farm over there or something. It's just amazing. I'm kind of oh, there's a little town sign there. That's the other thing I think they're really incorporating, is little signs That's something early on when they released the fact that they were even doing Idaho. They were saying something. There was a blog post on the fact that town signs are going to be more common in Idaho and Colorado, which is still coming. So that is really, really nice to see. Just because, well, it's more realistic. Honestly, that's the best way to put it. I don't know how else to say it. It is just amazing, honestly. So, I mean, we'll just leave it at that. It's just incredible. I don't know how else to say it. So, hey ho, there you go. Well, that rhymed, not intentionally. The sun's getting so low. So why don't we pull over? We're gonna just pull over here for a second. I mean, even still, that is another beautiful shot in the sunset. But I'm just gonna change the time quickly. That way you guys can see better, because it will get pretty dark pretty quickly. Okay, that looks a little better. Let's pull out of here. Oh, actually, I should spin around and make sure. Oh, is he gonna stop for me? Yeah, he's stopping for me. What a little nice guy. Well, stopped-ish. Oh well. Must have sprinkled at some point overnight. Or maybe I may have had to turn that off because I hit the wrong button. Never know. That's always going to be a mystery how that water got there. Maybe I just left a coffee cup. I left my water bottle out on the hood. We'll go with that. We'll go with that. But even still, now that it's the sunshine time. Oh, and there's a lane merging. Oh, maybe not. Oh, that was old construction sign. That was great. That was really cool. I mean, what I really love what they've done. Now, is this anything in particular? Oh, it's a little cutoff. What I really love what they've done is all these little all these little kind of river systems here. So if I hit this and ignore the really weird thing, let's just go for a nice little stroll down here for a second, and let's come back up. I mean, look, there's a bridge right there. Wow. We're just gonna slowly come back up here. Talk about attention to detail. I mean, my word. This is just incredible. See, I don't know, maybe not everyone may get a kick out of this, but I am a sucker for natural, or at least simulated natural beauty. And they've taken that to a T with this one. I guess I don't need to fly back to my truck. It is just unreal what they've done. SCS, if any of your workers or if the graphic designers are watching this, kudos. You guys are incredible. I know I didn't stop, but I don't care. You guys are miracle workers. This is, I mean, when I was doing the cinematic video, I legitimately almost had tears in a couple places, and that's not me being dramatic or epic, like really overly dramatic like the video was. That's a legitimate thing. I almost teared up in a couple places because the fact that you were able to embrace something that's so stunning in real life, but bring it to a game, because I haven't ever been to Idaho. Haven't been able to see these standing there, but I honestly can say I almost get a better feeling of being there in the game than I do if you watch like a documentary or stuff on TV or whatever, or online. That's just my opinion. Maybe not everyone has the same opinion on that, but I can honestly say it is absolutely stunning. And so let me know if you're the same way, or if you just really enjoy seeing the scenery here. I mean, it is just incredible what they have been able to do. Actually, a good point is to say, how far along are we? Oh man, we're not even done that part yet. My word. I guess I'm gonna have to kind of get my foot down here a little bit, because I don't want this episode to be too long. Obviously I want to be able to upload it and have it ready for you guys. So maybe I'll just I'll try and still take my time at places, but maybe I won't. I may not put along so much anymore. I'll just kind of keep going at a nice steady pace. But I mean, seriously, this is just incredible. The way that everything looks, it is just unreal. So it is. I am so happy with this purchase. And if anyone's watching this and haven't bought, or that hasn't purchased Idaho or even purchased American Truck, and you were wondering if you should or not, this is the very reason why I think you should. Now, obviously, that is your personal opinion. I cannot say anything. There's another nice rest area to the left there. But this is why I bought the game a couple years ago, or a few years ago now, and this is why I continue to put money into it. Just simply, it's amazing. Your money, especially when it goes on sale, because it goes on sale all the time. Oh, that's a nice kind of small town intersection over here. That's pretty cool. It's one of those things where you can get it on sale for, well, it depends on what currency you're in, but you can get it on sale, in my eyes, really, really cheap. It goes on Steam sales all the time, summer sales, special sales, all the time. SCS does a great marketing job with it. And ultimately, we're going to go exterior so you can see more of the town here. It's just stunning, ultimately. You get it, the base game very cheap, and then all the DLCs always come on sale too. And you get your money's worth so much out of these. It doesn't matter how much you play it. You could only play it a few times, and I'd say one delivery, and to me, I've gotten my money's worth out of it. That may be crazy for some people to wrap their head around. Honestly, I can't speak for everyone, but I can honestly say from my personal experiences that one or two deliveries in, I feel like my money has gone the right way. And even still, the DLCs, for the amount of work that goes into them, I mean, kudos to SES software. They don't like. I can't imagine the man hours that go into making these maps and updates and stuff, let alone the updates that are free. That's the other thing. I can't imagine how many man hours go into this and all the funds, and yet they're able to sell their products for the price they do, and it's so fair pricing. I can't explain it well enough. So obviously, if you're on the fence of getting American Truck or Euro Truck, it goes either way. Euro Truck's the original game the original current game from SCS software. Between American Truck and Euro Truck Simulator 2. Euro Truck Simulator 2 is the original of the two, and I know for the people who know a lot about SCS software, I know that they produce quite a few other games before, but even still, Euro Truck Simulator 2 is breathtaking as well, especially with the new work they're doing, and obviously, just choose what you like, or both if you're really ambitious. I personally don't own Euro Truck Simulator 2. I would like to, but I'm just not sure how I'd integrate it. I'd never had a reason to so far, just because obviously I live in North America, so I figured American Truck Simulator, I see these trucks more often, but obviously now that I'm kind of entering the YouTube realm of things, if you want to see Euro Truck Simulator 2, let me know, and I may consider I may consider the options here. And so this is kind of the swampland here of Idaho, or at least there's a swamp area-ish. So that's pretty cool. I just love the diversity that they bring to these maps. They showcase it so well. That's just something oh, there's we go, Salmon. I'm sorry for anyone I'm butchering the names of these places. I apologize greatly. I can never do it. I'm gonna be honest. I try. I even use Google Translate sometimes, or the maps function. Doesn't matter what you're using. It has like the little or the speech thing, and it says it. Yeah, it doesn't help. I try and look it up, and I still can't ever get it right. So I'm sorry. I try. I'm not perfect. I get it. Oh well. We move on, right? But may I say, I love these towns that they're doing. That like these. I feel like like I've said it multiple times because I'm just in shock and repeating myself. Every map and every update they do, they seem to be able to raise the bar, and I don't know how they do it. It seems like after every update or every map expansion, they've reached the limit of what they can do, or what appears to be the limit to us. And then I guess that really does go to show that sky's the limit, isn't it? I guess it really does come to show that, because what they are able to do, and this is going to be actually a little harder than I think, than it appears. Oh, maybe not. It's a short trailer. It really does show that if you get the right people doing the job, you can really do some pretty amazing things. Just saying, because this is a whole new realm of amazing. Honestly, SCS. I don't care if I would have been. I'm gonna. Oh, I went a little too far, I think. There. Oh no, maybe I didn't. Perfect. I'm gonna be honest. If in the crazy world that I ever get sent some of these things, I would 100% still buy it on my own. I would not care. Or send them something, because it is astounding. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this journey. I will be doing another journey in Idaho next Saturday. That will be my Saturday upload. I'll do one or maybe two more, depends. I'll do some more scenic stuff with Idaho, just showcasing a few more deliveries, and then we'll get back to the Prime Logistics series. So thank you guys so much for watching. I really enjoyed that, as you could probably tell by me being like lost for words multiple times. And yeah, we'll see you in the next one.